Om Gan Ganpatiye Namo Namaha. Atma Namaste. So, in this video, we will be discussing about how to map a planet's position using the degree details, and we'll be also seeing about the Dasha system and its components. So, in the previous video, we have seen some of the basics about nakshatra, that is, how many nakshatras are there, what are all their different paths, and how many degrees are they separated apart, who are all their ruling planets. So these details we have seen in the previous video. Now it's about finding the position of planets, that is, in which nakshatra and which path the planet is positioned using the degree information. Okay, so to demonstrate this, we will be making use of a sample chart. So as you can see in the sample chart, which is a Leo ascendant, there is some degree information available. Okay, so this is a Leo ascendant, and here the ascendant is at 26 degree 31 minutes. Okay. Now we know that in the Leo zodiac sign there are three nakshatras, which is Maham, Puram, and Uttiram, and we also know the different paths inside those zodiac sign. Okay, so I have created a small table which will show what are all the paths of nakshatra in each of the zodiac signs. Now you can see Maham has 4 paths, Puram has 4 paths, and Uttaram has 1 path only. Now 26 degree 31 minutes lies between 23 degrees 20 minutes to 26 degree 40 minutes, meaning here ascendant is at Puram's 4th path. So likewise, let's see the next planet, which is Jupiter, which is in the 3rd house of Tulam. Now in Tulam we know that the 3 nakshatras are Chitrai, Swadi, and Visagam. Okay, so Chitrai has 2 paths, Swadi has 4 paths, and Visagam has 3 paths. Now based on this information available, so we can say that Jupiter is in Visagam 1st path, because 20 degrees 19 minutes lies between 20 degrees to 23 degrees 20 minutes. Okay, so let's see Rahu, which is in the house of Scorpio, which is at 3 degrees 13 minutes. Now the remaining 1 path of Visagam is obviously going to be there in Scorpio, so which means here Scorpio is in 4th path of Visagam. Okay, so like this way we can map all the planets nakshatra path using this chart. So this is more like a cheat sheet for you guys, but yeah, as and when you grow into your practice of astrology, this will almost become a second habit for you. So all this table would literally be kind of a mind map for you. Okay, so this was about mapping the planets using the degree details, but not every time we'll be having the degree details in a birth chart. So how do we map in such a case? If you see, we'll have the 2 charts, Rasi chart and Navamsa chart, also known as D9 chart. Using the D9 chart and comparing it with the Rasi chart, there is a specific method how we can find the planetary position, that is in which nakshatra and path it is. So that is a different method which will be discussed in a separate video. Now let's see about the Dasha system. Okay, what is a Dasha system and what are all its components? So basically your Dasha system is a predictive framework which divides a person's life into different periods of time periods, which is governed by specific planets. Okay, so this is what Dasha system is. Now it gives you insights as to what kind of events are going to happen in a person's life and at what timeline. So that is what your Dasha system tells about. Okay. Now it has three components called as Dise, which is usually of longer duration. It could last up to several years. And then you have a subdivision inside the Dise itself of every planet that could last from a few years to few months. And then again a finer subdivision of this the secondary subdivision itself. It will last up to some days or weeks. Okay. Now we know that this is the longest duration, which could last up to several years. Then the subdivision of this it's called bhukti, which will last from few years to few months. Then the final subdivision is the antarakalam of the bhukti itself, which will last from few days to few weeks. Okay, and this is how we can precisely analyze an event which will be happening in a person's life. And that could be, say, a marriage or a career change or a job or maybe buying a house or a vehicle. So whatever it is, these Disay and Bhukti, they will tell this timeline of the events. Okay. Now depending on whether the planet is benefic for you or malefic for you, the results would obviously vary. Okay. So like I said, each of the planet has a particular duration of influence in a person's life. Okay. So let's see that list. So as you can see here, you have Ketu, which is 7 years. Then you have Venus, which has 20 years. Sun, which has 6 years. Moon, which has 10 years. Mars, which has 7 years. Rahu is 18 years. Jupiter is 16 years. Saturn is 19 years. And then finally Mercury is 17 years. So if you add all these duration, it will come up to 120 years. So meaning all these planets timeline period is comprising of a total of 120 years. Now, this cyclic order keeps continuing, but it is not always that Ketu's Disa is going to be your first Disa in a person's life. So how do we how do we derive that which Disa is going to happen first? So that depends on the position of moon, okay, and which in which nakshatra and which path it is positioned. So for example, let's say a person is born in a Rohini nakshatra. We know that Rohini nakshatra is moon's nakshatra. So meaning when this person was born, moon's Disa would have happened. Then followed by Mars Disa. So this is the order. Then followed by Mars is Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, then again Ketu, Venus, Sun. So this is how the cyclic order will follow. Now we have these the remaining two components as well, which is your Bhukti column and Antara column. So how does that work? So like I said, whenever a planet's Disa is starting, so that planet's Bhukti column and Antara column would be active first. Meaning in moon's Disa, first moon's Bhukti is going to happen, followed by your Antara column is also of moon only. Then once this time period is over, then again the next Antara column would happen, which is of Mars's Antara column. When all this cyclic order of Antara column is exhausted, then your next Bhukti, which is Mars's Bhukti, will start. Okay, so this is more like a cyclic order which is going to occur. Now let's try to understand this using our example chart itself. So here you can see that moon is positioned at 23 degrees 34 minutes, meaning moon is in Mirgasrishan's first path, which is Mars's nakshatra. So at the time when this person was born, he would have had Mars's desai, which is of 7 years. And once Mars's desai was over, he or she would have had Rahu's desai. Then followed by Jupiter's desai, then Saturn, then Mercury, then Ketu, Venus, Sun, and Moon. So like this, the cyclic order continues. Okay. So based on these Desai Kalam, Bhukti Kalam, and Antar Kalam only, your life events would be activated. Okay. So this was about today's video, and the remaining topics we will cover in the next video. Thank you.